Okay, this is Graham at the EduTech Showcase event at the University of Minnesota on October the 5th, I believe it is, and I'm with Matt Hardy. How you doing, Matt?
Hi.
And Dan Fleece.
Hello.
Of KidBlog, who just presented a little earlier here at the morning showcase. How did it go, you guys? Matt, you were the guy talking, right?
Yeah, I got 6 minutes to sort of explain what KidBlog is all about, and
right on the stage behind us here.
Yep.
Huh?
So went through a few slides, showed kind of what we're about, what teachers are doing with it, what students are doing, and kind of where our user numbers are going, and those numbers are pretty good right now. So we're almost up to a million students at this point.
That is just amazing. Last time I checked with you guys, I think it was 550,000. That doesn't seem that long ago.
Yeah, the graph has really started to accelerate for this school year. It's been kind of amazing.
How many classrooms now are using KidBlog?
We've got about 80,000 classrooms.
And in how many states?
All 50 states.
My gosh.
160 countries.
You're kidding.
Singapore is our 4th largest city in the world for usage. So it's really all over the place. A lot in Texas.
What an amazing story. Give us the quick story, Matt, of how it all got started and how long ago was that?
Sure. In 2007, I attended a education technology conference, and everybody was talking about blogs. Blogs was the hot buzz. What it could mean for student publishing and engagement, and the problem was when I actually went to implement that with my class, there wasn't this platform out there that I thought was suitable for my needs, especially at the elementary level, where I really needed to have some content oversight and user management rights.
Yeah.
So took an installation of WordPress and started modifying it to sort of meet my classroom needs.
You being a former computer science major, right?
Correct.
Before you got your teaching degree.
So I've got a computer science degree as well as the education degree, so it's a good mix for this project.
So you could hack into WordPress like nothing.
Yep. So and eventually I realized that this was something that I wanted to share with people beyond just my classroom. Did some talks at various conferences and made this tool available.
Oh, you did? You went out and talked at teacher conferences.
Yeah, and it was mostly about the pedagogy of what I was doing, but I wanted to make sure that when I said what I was doing, that they would have a way to do the same thing with the same tool. Yeah. So, and it started slow, but eventually word of mouth caught on, and that, like I said, I grabbed.
We had an influential tech blogger in the education space pick it up and did a review. And
when would that have been, like 09 or?
January 4th, 2010 is when.
That's when it really started,
so that's when our graph really starts picking up. And then through the school year, it kind of rounded out, and then summer, and then last year really went gangbusters, and now this year is even steeper.
Now, Dan, you guys hooked up almost in the beginning. Then you're old college buddies, right?
Yep. Former programming mates there at University of Minnesota. So.
And Dan was working full time at Lawson for during these years, right?
Yeah. So I've been at General Mills and Lawson over the last few years and doing auditing and red tape stuff. And Matt had this project, and so I jumped on board. And
well, the startup game is a lot more fun, right?
Oh, love it.
So, but Matt still teaches, right?
That's right. Yep, teaching 5th grade this year and using KidBlog with my class and
Eden Prairie.
That's right.
Yep. The same position you've had for how many years now?
Yeah, this is 8 years.
Wow.
So and specifically this tool, this blogging adventure has been a really significant, has had a really significant impact on the way my students use technology and publish their work. So. Yeah.
Well, it's great, and I'll bet there aren't too many other startup founders in the Eden Prairie school system, are there?
I don't think so. One of the few, at least. Yeah.
So you had a good talk this morning in front of maybe about 100 and some people here.
Yeah, it was a good talk.
And it's kind of a mix of investors and educators and business people here. Yep, sponsored by Ty, and well, good. And Kauffman Foundation is here, I see, and some other good sponsors.
Yeah, Capella and Cherry Tree.
Yeah. Well, good. Well, best of luck to you guys, and we'll get this posted up on Minnovate.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, talk to you later.